following program is in described video for the visually impaired. It is also suggested that you listen to it under the influence of heavy drugs. Thank you.
Welcome back. So, some of you that follow me are familiar that recently I had a Blue Ghost LC contaminate on me. And I found it very odd because the culture that was sent to me was clean, and originally when it first colonized, I did a test plate, 2 test plates of it actually, and they both tested very clean. But then shortly thereafter, I ended up with a pretty bad contamination in it. I mean, like black chunks floating in it. So, without a doubt, contaminated. But, I think I found the culprit as to why my LC contaminated. I made these lids 3-4 years ago, and this is still the original self-healing injection port and syringe filter that was on the cap. And my buddy Mycology, some of y'all may be familiar with him, suggested to me that one of the things I should look at were these, to see if maybe the injection port has been punctured so many times that it has a hole in it, or that possibly the syringe filter, after years of use, has gone bad. And I'm really glad he mentioned that, because I was kind of scratching my head like, what the hell's going on? Let me see if I can, let me detach this camera here and see if I can show you. Okay, so let's see if we can get it to focus here. Now, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but if you look right at the base of this nipple, where it sits into there, there is a yellow contaminant. Can you see that? I know I can see it with the naked eye, but I don't know how well the camera is picking it up. Maybe if you look down, see, if you look down the tube, you see the yellow down there? Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is, but I wouldn't say that it is necessarily happenstance that that's there and my LC. So I wouldn't consider it coincidence or happenstance that there's this yellowing on there. And after all these years of some extremely low contamination rates on my LCs, that I ended up with one specifically with this lid and this syringe filter. So he said that he changes them out pretty regularly, pretty much every run he does. I don't think I'm going to go necessarily to that extent. This lid has been used probably over the last 3 years. I'd say this particular one's been used at least a dozen times. Seen at least a dozen cycles through the PC. And strangely enough, I would have thought any type of contaminant like that would have been killed off in the PC sterilization run. But apparently not. So definitely going to change this out, and on my next run of LCs, when I drain those to reuse the bottles, I'm definitely going to be replacing all of these, most likely all of the ships as well. As you can see, maybe you can see, see if we can get it to focus. Alright, see, the ship still looks pretty good, right? Like, I'm not seeing any holes in it, but they're really cheap, right? When you buy them in bulk, like I buy them 100 at a time, they're probably pennies, less than a nickel, right? And the syringe filters are probably around a dime. So to re-outfit a lid, less than 15 cents. Totally worth not the headache of having your LC contaminate on you. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Shout out to Mycology for telling me, where to look. Because I wouldn't have even guessed that. I would have thought anything would have been sterilized in the process, but guess not. So, just a heads up for you guys out there. If you're gonna reuse your lids, which I would imagine everybody does, just be sure to do a thorough inspection on them. And even if they look good after, let's say, 3 or 4 different uses, replace them anyway. They're so cheap. Make your process go a lot smoother and a ton less headaches. Well, alright guys, that's it for this video. Y'all stay safe out there. Happy cultivating. Beard out.